And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Comets and the Texas A&M Aggies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Guys, I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach before the game. He loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, but that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play, but it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge.
Well, this quarterback has to be real careful in this one because he's going up against a defense that has tons of ball hawks on the back end. They take the football away, and David, you've seen that now time and time again this season. The windows close extra quick against these guys because they have speed and everybody's got ball skills.
Discipline, they make you earn everything. So this QB is going to have to say, okay, I can't make the big play all the time. I got to stay patient. I got to be safe. Interested to see if they can run the football and maybe take some of that pressure off because when you throw against this secondary, bad things tend to happen.
This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. And now the Comets are in the hurry-up. Third down from the gun, Manning. Quickly to the tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Right back to him on the ground. Got a little grass. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Here's Manning to throw. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And now the Comets have their offense in high gear. Running inside, it's Smothers. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the senior safety being evaluated by medical personnel. Holly will let us know what's going on with him. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Right back to the well. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And now the Comets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To throw, Manning. Catch in the middle. It's Townsend. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And now the Comets come to the line with a new set of downs.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Makes the catch. It's Townsend. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And now the Comets come to the line in the hurry-up. In the red area, it's Smothers. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Throwing Manning. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Now, what a response by this defense. First down, you give up 9 yards and set them up in great position on second down. But nice pass defense, staying disciplined on second down. And then third down, just meeting the physical challenge. Great job by this defense responding to a poor first down.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. Fourth down, Manning.
Listen, I have no problem being aggressive on fourth down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you start the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back then.
The Aggies offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him, and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the ground, he's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield, and he does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about, and early on, they don't have an answer for it.
I'm about to say that they still have the concerns because, geez, early on, he's in the backfield right away. Got to have some kind of an answer, man. First of all, maybe not run towards his side. Secondly, maybe we double team him, but there's got to be a plan because when you get near him, bad things happen for your offense.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive this guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack, and their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Play fake, Reed. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Throws was a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick release by the QB. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Throwing Reed. Buys a little time. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. He splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious. And these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Here's Arts to throw. Fires to the right. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And now the Comets moving quickly to the line. Manning from the gun on third down. Got his man down the middle. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And now the Comets will snap it on 1st and 10.
And this guy continues to pour on the stats. That's why he's in the Heisman picture, right? Had over 100 receiving yards last week. He's off to a great start today. Defenses just can't figure this guy out.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route. And this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
And now the Comets can really attack on this 2nd and short. The run inside. It smothers. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
I've been impressed with this defense today, guys. Like, just really good job of being physical. And you've seen it show up on the defensive line with linebackers, with safeties. Everybody doing a great job filling gaps, understanding discipline, and being where they're supposed to be. Really strangled this running game for this end.
Now remember, they were stopped on 4th down earlier in the 1st quarter, but they'll try it again. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It's enough to move the chains for the 1st down.
That's not surprising. You're going for that every single time. 4th and inches in your opponent's territory. You're trying to get closer and closer to field goal range so you can pay this drive off by scoring points. Nice play call.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Could not make his way to the corner.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Arch is going to throw for it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Those always sting a little bit when you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive. Just really annoying as a defensive guy.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And now the Comets, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Dropping back, it's Manning. It's complete to the right. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
You know, games have ebbs and flows to them, and good things happen and bad things happen, but everything is going this offense's way on this drive. This thing has been textbook. Really nice cadence by the play caller. He's mixing in different looks, keeping this defense on their heels. They have just matriculated the football down the field in control, and now they're in the red zone. This offensive drive has been really impressive.
On second and goal, they go right back to him. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Comets! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Bussey. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Motion from the wideout. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Fires to the middle. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On the gun, on third down, it's Marcel Reed. Got him downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Owens. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. It'll be third and long. Here's Reed to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. That's exactly what they... Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Trying to do it on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for a man. It's Reed. It's complete. And the defense drags him down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Reed. He's got an open man. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Owens. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Pressure coming, and down he goes.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Reed. Looking to scramble. He's going to run. Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. They'll run it. It's Owens. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Okay, first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
In the gun, third down, Reed. Got his man on the outside. And he'll take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
Nice job by the QB, sit back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Complete, left side, Coleman. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Going with the counter play here. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Right back to it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Intercepted, that total goes to 16. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Most defenses are lucky if you have 1 good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. You saw it on that last play coming away with him.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Finding open areas. Maybe some room here. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Throwing Reed. Bought a little time, lets it go. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, as a quarterback, you've got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Trying to set up the screen. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give on the counter. Makes a man miss. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's Reed to throw. Going for it all. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Complete to start this drive. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Throws for the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. They're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was on that last one.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Going to work in the air, it's Manning. Under fire. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
From the gun on third down, Reed slings it downfield. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the chains, but there is a man still down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Running the red zone. It's Edwards. Looking for the end zone. Back's going for the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Manning on play action. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the chains, but there is a man still down on the field. While they have a look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. And now the Comets peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. The run inside. It's Simon. Maybe a crease. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have to move the sticks.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And now the Comets have it with a 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Arch Madness. A strike downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And now the Comets, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They go play action with Manning. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. To throw, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout. Grabs it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And now the Comets want to pick up the tempo. Going to the run, it's Simon. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, second.
Manning. He wants it all. Touchdown, Comets. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
Number 96, set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Running inside, it's Owens. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Takes a handoff. It's Edwards. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They got zero push up front, and they stopped them in the backfield.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. My goodness, he unloads on that one. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. So now to try to take advantage of that defensive stop time starting to work against them a little bit, and we'll see what they can do. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20.
It's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down mark. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Simon. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. And now the Comets racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Here's Manning to throw. Rushes on him. On the move and looking. Keeps it himself and gets the first. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And now the Comets come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air, it's Manning. He's got it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
To throw, Manning. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. And now the Comets will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Comets! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a 1-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's an 80-yard drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. This has been a spectacular offensive showcase so far, David.
This has been unbelievable. The fireworks has been amazing. This is modern offense now. Palmer, when you look at college football, there's a lot of scoring, and defenses hadn't had a lot of answers.
No, and this game's been a track meet, man. So if you're on offense right here, keep the pedal to the metal. Keep the tempo going. Stay aggressive.
Got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Texas A&M going quickly. On third down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Hey, when you are a dangerous return man, forget that stuff about not fielding it in your end zone. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Running to Green. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Play action, here's Manning. He finds a dead spot in the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
And first down for the offense.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Throwing Manning. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the Mississippi State Bulldogs. And it's Ole Miss looking to make it 5 straight wins, and they do that. They essentially lock down a postseason spot, although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now back over to your game at Kyle Field. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what are you finding out about the latest on this injury?
I caught up with Coach Elko coming out of the locker room at the half. Although he did not have a full update, he did tell me their running back will not return to this game. They are continuing to evaluate him for a lower body injury. They would not say exactly what it is. Let's hope it's not serious, but he is definitely out for the start of this second half. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. You saw guys play with excellent instinct, running down the hill and making a tackle.
Reads it, fires complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Behind his tight end. And that corner came in high despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Finds some fresh air. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. Breaks the tackle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
You have got to have pass rushing lean integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to...
Finding some room. Sides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you've got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They've got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
Touchdown, Aggie! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. You hate to see an injury any time. Holly's going to keep an eye on that and get us up to date on what the situation is.
Number 38, set to advance on the play.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
And the offense will take over.
The Comets send their offense out onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. The run inside. It's Simon. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. And now the Comets want to crank the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Got his man to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And now the Comets come to the line on the heels of that big pass play.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do.
Going to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They're dealing with a second and long. Here's Arch to throw. There's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Art's going to spin it again. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
Running inside. It's Simon. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering right and putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown. And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Arch is going to throw for it. On the move, he fires. And
Third
he'll run into the end
touchdown.
zone. Touchdown, Comets. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And it's up and good as they draw just
Let's sit down,
a touch
boy.
closer.
Number 92, set to kick this one.
He'll return it. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Throwing right. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Using his legs, it's Edwards. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Reed. It's complete on the right side. Turns it on midfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Wants to throw again. Floats it out in space. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this one splits the uprights. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Number 38, set to hit this one.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. Looking for room, it's Simon. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice gain, gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Manning with a play fake. Takes the easy one to the back. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. And now the Comets want to move quickly. Off play action. And he will get home with the quarterback nose down at the 17.
He tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with the sack.
Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And now the Comets will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer.
Makes the catch, and he's free. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
And the Aggies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
180, raise call. 180, raise call.
Reed. Snagged out of the air. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
On the delay, it's Edwards. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Aggies come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Just what they hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time.
Come on, defense, man. Damn.
They'll run it from the gun.
Let's go.
He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Throwing Reed.
Time is now 12.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
Nice play. And this running back showing you why he truly is a 3-down back. He's not just dangerous running the football between the tackles or blocking, but he can also catch the ball. And when you get this guy the football in space in the perimeter of the field, he's got the wiggle and he's got the power to break tackles from the secondary. That's why this guy has an opportunity to play at the next level.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. You hate to see an injury any time. Holly's going to keep an eye on that and get us up to date on what the situation is. A run for the quarterback. On the run, and he'll slide for Boyd to hit a nifty pickup there.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more?
Oh, let's go. We need that pick. Good interception.
Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big
We
return,
needed
but he
that,
still
y'all.
made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, and making a big play.
The Comets send their offense out onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Zings it complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And now the Comets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll move the tight end. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Touchdown, Aggie. Took it all the way back to the house.
Really good. I'm supposed to drop back. I'm supposed to see the quarterback. And when he throws it, don't break on it. Gets the tip, and then you get the pick. That's just gravy.
Man.
That's just a cherry on top of the sundae. And then take it back to the house. Let's get weird. Nice play by the defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and read this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Manning on play action. He's got the tight end. Could not make his way to the corner. And now the Comets will hustle to the line. On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on third down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Madness. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. And, boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
He lost one down the sideline. Intercepted. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top of the pick.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
And it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
Now what they had in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback making checks. Manning. Oh, they're after him. Firing to the right, complete. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And now the Comets will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Hey guys, here on the Texas A&M sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Here's Reed to throw. Bringing the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. They're able to put a stop to that return right up the 30-yard line. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. Couldn't find the lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. He's working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And you know, when we talk about great third down defense, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives.
That's like a charter school, almost like a region high school.
Opportunity on that second down by the defense.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And it's not a surprise so far at how this game is unfolding. Like, they're going to continue to feature this dude. Like, third downs, get him the football. Shoot, first downs, you're going to get him the football. Had a good start to this football.
There's a crease. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the grill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Oh, God.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Simon. Fakes it past the marker. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. And now the Comets back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Might be changing the route. There he goes. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. And now the Comets in the hurry-up. Here's Manning to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw. It's Manning. Touchdown, Comets. Gets it into the end zone.
Touchdown, Comets.
Oh, Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
And they'll try to tack on 2. To throw, Manning. Sweet grab in the end zone for the 2. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
Number 96, set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here.
Right, here we go. Ready.
Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down.
As much as anybody, survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest, but there was 2 guys right next to him, so that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw.
At the 29.
Great job by the defense, understanding what they were seeing. They played the read game beautifully, strung it out. The quarterback continues to drift to his left, no space to get through, tackle for a loss from his defense.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Reed. Got out of trouble and throws. It's caught. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
Motion from the wideout. Looking for room. It's Edwards. There's some room. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, you got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Edwards. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. You hate to see an injury any time. Holly's going to keep an eye on that and get us up to date on what the situation is. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Down to the 25-yard line, and he's got enough for a first down.
And this offense continues to have success and just put a long drive together. And on this defense, I'm getting desperate now. It's desperation. I got to make a play. I got to force something to happen. I got to change something up, and I got to get this football back to my offense.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Reed. Get it out on the screen. Turning it on. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking for a crease. It's Moore. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
Number 38, set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. The run inside. It's Simon. Shakes off the defender. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll run it again. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. This team has answered every challenge all season. Unbeaten so far, but now facing the possibility of being knocked off late in the year. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Manning to throw for it on 4th. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Punch it out of the air.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
The throw to the outside is complete. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. He wants to change this route. Now here's Manning. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy. Remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. 4th down, Manning. Looking to the big tight end. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only 1 possession on 4th down. It looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate.
Would be an out. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. Texas A&M would love to run out this clock. Trying to run, it's Edwards. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. After back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.